All right, what's up, ladies and gentlemen, and big fluffy unicorns everywhere? Tony here with Infamy Did It, and this time I'm doing it. Why? Because we're playing Diablo 3, Gears of Dreadlands Demon Hunter set, brought to you in Season 21 in Diablo 3. And I gotta say, this build has re-energized my yearning to play Diablo 3. I love this game still in 2020. I'm telling you, I personally can't find a game that gives me the kind of replayability in 2020 that Diablo 3 does. I'm still grinding this game, and it's so much fun. But before I get into the crux of the video here, I just want to give a special shout out to my subscribers. Anybody who's watching the videos right now, thank you. I appreciate it. It's been rough, for me as of late. Got family, got health issues that I'm trying to deal with, and let's just face it, 2020 has been crazy as all get out. So there's been a lot for the demon to have to try to deal with, and I had to take a moment to step back and assess and see what I want to do with the channel. And I've really been enjoying this game. There's not much other stuff out there in the world I'm enjoying right now besides, my family, and I'm not putting my family on YouTube. So I figured I'd put the other thing that I could put on YouTube, and that's my Demon Hunter build here. And I'm going to quit wasting y'all's time. I'm going to get right into it. We're going to jump in. We're going to try to burn an 80 rift just so I can show you what this thing is doing, how I farm for primals, how I farm for my ancients. And at the end of the video, if you stay tuned, I'll show you the build, and hopefully y'all can take something away from it. I'll catch you at the end of it here.
Brave the...
Not ready yet. Need more time. Not ready yet. I need more discipline. I'm still waiting.
Darkness awaits you!
Need more time. Not enough discipline.
Your fear betrays you!
Need more time. Not ready yet.
Feel my wrath!
I am too low on discipline. Need more time. Not ready yet.
The Rift Guardian has arrived.
I'm still waiting. You have a gem.
I need to go back.
Alright, so that's the build. That wasn't my fastest run, but, I've always been happy keeping it. If I can get it done and, with 12 minutes remaining, I'm happy with that. We're going to go ahead and break this stuff down real quick. I'm going to shut up and go talk to Auric. And then we'll show you all the build here. This is all trash that I don't need. You don't want to break that stuff down. And go talk to Auric. And we're done. Alright, so, yes, this is Maelstrom. This is my Gears of the Dreadlands Demon Hunter. For that run, I was using Dawn and Fortress Ballista, reduce the cooldown of Vengeance by 60%, and then I also get the shield for every time I'm attacking, so that's good. We want as much damage mitigation as we can, and the cooldown on Vengeance is nice. Most of the time, when I start getting into like the 85s and 90s, I will swap out Dawn and the Fortress Ballista for Helltrapper and Liana's Wings. Liana's Wings was the first primal that I got this season. And because I'm constantly using Shadow Power, having that smoke screen and it confuses everybody is really nice. We'll get more into why that works with this build. And then Helltrapper, it's just nice having those random, you know, spike traps, caltrops, or sentries that are popping out because they're doing damage that I'm not having to really control. So, it does work. I don't care what anybody tells you. If you want to see that in another video, then maybe we'll do that. But onto the Gears of the Dreadlands sets. The 2-set bonus, you gain 4 seconds of momentum when attacking with a primary skill at a maximum duration of 20 seconds. Your primary skill deals 10% increased damage per second of momentum. That's why you see me constantly stopping while I'm spinning. I'm just stutter stepping. That's because I'm trying to keep that 20 stack up. If it's at 20, I'm doing more damage and I'm keeping my speed up. 4-set bonus, strafing against enemies will automatically shoot your last used primary skill and also give you 60% damage reduction while strafing and for 5 seconds after. Your primary skill is the main damage dealer of this build. Okay. While you're strafing, you also gain 8% increased movement speed for each second of momentum, and your 6-sec bonus is your primary skills deal 10,000% increased damage. It's super fast. It can be super strong as long as you're putting stuff in the right spots. All of my pieces right now are ancient. They're not min-maxed. I'm working on it. Don't judge me, people. Okay. My amulet. Now, there are different schools of thought when it comes to the amulet. Some people like Squirt's Necklace, which isn't a bad choice. I was using it for a while. If you can figure out how to, you know, negate that 50% incoming damage from Squirt's Necklace, it's a great build. You're getting 100% extra damage with Squirt's Necklace. The other one is the Flavor of Time. People use it a lot because they get that extra bonus on the pylons. You get double the time on the pylons, and that's not a bad thing at all. I actually started using the S of Johann because I had it on my follower. Excuse me, let's have a drink here real quick. Because you deserve what every individual should enjoy regularly. It's not a shameless plug, it's a plug. Moving on. My follower has one on, and I was like, well, I wonder if I put one on myself, if I can get a decent one, if it'll help me get through these rifts a lot faster. And it has. I'm able to not only have my follower group up these mobs together, but now I'm doing it. And I'm able to clear these things so fast. And because I'm using Bane of the Trapped inside of my focus and restraint rings, and if you don't know what focus and restraint are, you get 50% damage whether you're spending or gaining resource. So it's good to have. But I have Bane of the Trapped in here, and that Bane of the Trapped, when I group everybody up together like that, and then I get real close to them, I'm smacking them so hard with all the bonus damage, the primary damage coming from the gear set, and the Bane of the Trapped damage. Get it as high as you can. You can't go wrong with it. Wraps of Clarity. I just got this one a couple days ago, and I was super stoked because I kept seeing other people have it, and I was like so bummed out, and then it dropped for me. I did break down a rank 91 gem to put in there just to get that bonus dexterity, and it's been working out for me. It's a defensive system that I don't really have to worry about, okay? So, Wraps of Clarity, get it. Focus and Restraint, we already talked about that. Simplicity, Strength. Main gem. Main gem. You want this main gem because everything is about your primary skills. And you can use multiple primary skills. I personally only use the Hungering Arrow. I'll get more into that when I get to the skills section. But you want to stack Simplicity, Strength. I got Bane of the Trapped and Zai Stone of Vengeance. Now, this one I just started using about a week ago, and it's working great because when I'm using my primary skills, with the Hungering Arrow, I'm also using Shatter Shot. Now, I don't want to get ahead of myself, but just remember, Stone of Vengeance with the Shatter Shot. Last couple pieces here, I put the diamonds in because I want that resist all. Dexterity, you can swap these out if you're having a hard time pushing into greater rifts. You need a little bit more health. You can throw some of the vitality runes in or gems in there and you'll be good to go. And then a diamond in the helm just for the cooldown on the skills. Hunter's Wrath. It is a must. Your primary skills attack 30% faster and deal X amount of damage depending on the quality that you have. Mine's 190 obviously, and I also rolled it for Hungering Arrow because that is my primary damage dealer. Now on to the skills. Hungering Arrow with Shatter Shot. Shatter Shot in conjunction with Stone of Vengeance. Okay, so I have the S of Johann. My follower has it. When we get those massive groups all pulled together and I can go in there and smack them real quick, there'll also be enemies that aren't hit by the S of Johann, like on the other side of the map. Or the other side of the screen, should I say. And when Stone of Vengeance is equipped, when I'm hitting them with that Shatter Shot, a lot of times they're getting killed in 1 to 2 shots. And I'm not even fighting with them. They're not even on my radar at this point. They're just dying because of the Shatter Shot and the Stone of Vengeance. So, Shatter Shot. Strafe, Rocket Storm. In conjunction with Ballistics, I'm increasing the damage on my rockets that I'm shooting. And I get that 20% chance that they'll fire off one for 150% damage. So, it's a good thing. We want that. Vengeance. I know I skipped over one. Vengeance. Dark Heart. It is basically to keep you alive in the rift. However, I don't use this as often as you would think. And that's why I have Hell Trap and Liana's Wings, because I don't have to have Dawn all the time. I want to give you the fastest build that I have, and this one right now, as it is the fastest build that I have. However, when I push into the greater rifts, 95s all the way up to my max, which is 103, I have to have that Vengeance Dark Heart, because I'm burning through my main defensive mitigation system. And we're going to get to that in a second. I got the Wolf Companion. I mean, why not? It's a wolf. It howls. Who doesn't want to walk around with the wolf? And it gives me bonus damage. Now on to my main defense. Shadow Power. Okay, Shadow Power with Shadow Glide. Yep, there's no defense there, but wait for it. It's coming. I gain increased movement speed. I want that, so that's why it's there. Preparation Backup Plan. I get that chance to where my cooldown doesn't reset. It just automatically gives it back to me so I can continually keep spamming Shadow Power. And we already talked a little bit about Ballistics. Ambush. You deal 40% additional damage to enemies above 75% health. Why not? Especially when that S of Johann kicks in on a group that I haven't really fought with yet. When it sucks them all together like that and I can go in there and smack them, that extra 40% damage really helps. Call of the Week. I use this solely because I'm running with the Bane of the Trapped right now. If I wasn't running Bane of the Trapped, I'd probably swap it out for something else. And then Night Stalker. This one you definitely have wiggle room with. You can mess around with it. When you're running as fast as I'm running in this build, especially when you're in the 80s and the 85s, you'll run into sections of the rift that are just dead. There's nobody in it. And if you're still spinning, you're burning up your hatred. So I put Night Stalker on to be able to, get that hatred generation back so I can stay moving. If I'm pushing into the higher rifts, I will take off Night Stalker and I'll probably go with Single Out solely because of the Shatter Shot Hungering Arrow. Because those enemies that are way out there in the other side of the screen, I want that extra 25% critical hit chance against them to hopefully wipe them out real fast so I can just keep on keeping on. And then on to our cube powers. Nint Series Satchel, it's primary, you gotta have it. Hungering Arrows guaranteed to pierce and deal 600% increased damage. So you definitely want that. Depth Diggers, it's all about the primary skills. So we want to stack damage on the primary skills. That's giving us another 100%. And then the Elusive Ring is the staple for my build. It is what keeps me alive. After casting Shadow Power, which I'm casting all the time, Smokescreen or Vault takes 60% reduced damage for 8 seconds. And that's the build. Ladies and gentlemen and big fluffy unicorns, I love this build. And I'd like to give a special thanks to Maelstrom for lifting up her skirt and showing us what's underneath. She's my character. We can do what we want, okay? We can do what we want. And I really hope this build helps y'all out. I really hope that, y'all can figure out another way. Show me another way. Because, I plan on, throwing on my Hill Trapper and my Liana's Wings and going in and wreaking some havoc too. And this build is really versatile. There's so many things, just like with the amulet. There's different amulets you can run. Now with the rings, I still haven't found any better way. I mean, there's some YouTubers and content creators out there that are saying you can run the COEs and, you know, Stunner Jordan and stuff like that. I personally can't come off focus and restraint. Maybe if I can get into like the 105s to the 110 range, greater rifts, then maybe we'll figure out some other way. But as of right now, this build for what I'm doing, which is speed farming, power leveling my alternate profiles, and power leveling my friends and helping them find stuff, this build's working beautifully for it. I can rip through 95s with no problem. But that's it. That's the build. And like I said, I appreciate y'all watching. And if y'all like this content and y'all want more of it, just let me know. Comment below. I'll never ask you if you're a like, but if you want to leave one, thanks. I appreciate it. With that being said, I'm going to get out of here and go drink some beer. I've earned it because you deserve what every individual should enjoy regularly. Remember, it's not a shameless plug. It's just a plug. I'm out, y'all. Peace. Stay safe.